Hey guys, it's been a minute since I made a video. It's been about a week. Sorry. Canada Day long weekend. You guys had July 4th, so yeah, just been busy. But I haven't forgotten. I've been working through a small hiccup with my conversion, and that was, well, HBA worked just fine. But my OCD, and I know there's going to be one of you guys out there that wants to run CO2. Now, running the CO2 through the mag is no problem. Right now I have the solid stem in here, so really all I have to do is just shut this valve, put in the regular stem, and you can load a CO2 capsule in the mag like you normally could or would, but I want to be able to run it through the rear like the HBA tank. So the issue I was running into was CO2, I believe, was freezing the seal and releasing the pressure. So obviously HBA is not cold like this, so it was working fine, but whenever I introduced the CO2 into the rear of my marker, it leaked. Well, to be anything but perfect, I would not want to be the person on the other end disappointed when they tried it and it leaked. So I've been working through a couple of small things, and I think I got it figured out because I've been shooting it all week, back and forth, CO2, HBA, and it's been fine. I've been cycling it, just, I got a wall hanger, so I come home from work or whatever and just cycle it on, dry fire it, turn it off, turn it on, and just kept cycling, make sure that was not gonna leak. And it has been good all week. Temperature here has been from 22 to 35 degrees. So at first I thought maybe it was a temperature thing, and it possibly could have been, but we definitely had the swing this week, and during that time, no problem. So just a little short video. Well, I always say that, but they're never really that short. So realistically, this is probably as long a barrel as anybody's gonna run. So this is a 14-inch 686 eBay barrel. So I'm just gonna do 6 rounds in a 6 rounds of Canada Riotballs and just a standard FSC magazine. You can see there's no CO2 in that. With 1000 PSI output HBA. So that one's full. Followed up, immediately following, I'm going to load up 12 grams CO2. And this guy, loaded in the rear like I would the tank. But for that, I am going to shoot the Joules. Main reason why is this 12 grams don't do good with the VKS air chamber. It's just too big and thirsty. It definitely needs more. I'm gonna venture to guess it needs probably minimum 20 grams to go through 6 shots with any sort of consistency. With the 12 currently, you're gonna see starts out really hot and then just nosedive almost till they're, I think because I have to test fire this, probably I think it was like 220 FPS was the last shot out of the barrel. Mind you, that was with a 9.9, so that's the reason I'm choosing the Joules. They're a little bit lighter. I'm hoping that they'll just keep the speed up higher, longer. So let's start with the HBA. Alright, safety's on, aired up. She aired. Alright, so 9.9 Canada Riotballs first. 6 shots. So I'll just chrono the first 2 and then just fire the last 4. You get the drift. Ooh, there we go, 422. 412. Well, let's chrono another one. That kind of fell fast. 418. I'm blowing the clips off my my trap there. Yeah, 412, 418, 422. Yeah, you get the picture. Let's do the last one. Why not? 426. It's up there. All right. I think that's probably 80 plus joules. Again, that's mostly because of this long barrel. Currently, I've been just set up with this, with my Freak barrel. It's really short. The actual barrel length is about 6.5 inches, but the insert is only 5 inches. It shoots about 348 FPS with the 9.9, so that's 54, 55 joules. I think it's more like 54. That is probably how I'm going to set this up. I got a lot of other long guns that you know, keep set up like that. So let's just dump this air out of here. All right. One thing I always forget to do when I'm swapping over the CO2, it doesn't really have any effect on anything, but I like to hear that bolt click, especially when I've been doing the testing here. That way I know it's functioning, but gotta remember to release that air out of there. It's also not good to just dry fire and leave it on your wall like that. I always like to just crack the tank, release the air. That way I know, you know, if you're ever gonna need this, you want to hear that click just to make sure it's working. Otherwise, also, if you left just that air trapped in the chamber, you could just possibly swell that O-ring, and then when you actually go to want to use it, it ain't gonna work. So we will put the 12 gram in here. That one's good. All right. A little drop of oil on the tip there for good measure. Favorite part about these, unfortunately, it's not a big enough CO2, but I love that. I find that even more convenient than twisting the mag. So 12 gram, make sure she clicks. There we go, she clicked. That one wasn't quite as audible as usual, but nevertheless. Oops, Joule. I don't know if you can see that. Joules next. Watch for the drop. I'll chrono all these ones just because it's good data. Oh, that thing. 452. Nice and hot. Or 28. Well, sometimes things go wrong. exactly sure what happened there. Ooh. Oh. Let's see here. I've actually been firing this all afternoon here, and that would be the first little hiccup I had. That sounded like a seal, the O-ring freezing there. But let's just verify. Interesting. So it actually looks like my bolt is stuck in the barrel, but I'm gonna lose my dents here. Well, I don't think that's gonna go after that, so we'll cut it short for now. But yeah, it looks like my bolt got stuck in there. Like I said, I put probably 50 rounds through it this afternoon, so who knows what that is. And there you have it, folks. This is going to be tough to see. This is a broken pin. And pins do break. And, you know, I took a chance on this one. Let's see if I can get the light here. I did not reset this pin with Loctite. It's tough to see, probably for you guys. That glare is bad, but I can see the pin is, actually the screw is kind of missing out of there, and the pin is actually separated. It's kind of to the side, so that's why the bolt jammed up. So, yeah, that happens. That's a problem. I did not Loctite this one. I should have. But what I'd actually done was I put a screwdriver in there and I tried my damnedest to unscrew it by hand, and it didn't. I thought, yeah, feels good. Apparently it's not, or it was, and the pounding it's been taking is just taking its toll. So I'll get back to you on that, but hey, it's information. It's all that counts.